welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope and this is Mission Keto, and today's video is kind of a food prep video. If you saw my grocery haul yesterday when we went to Costco, we stocked up on a lot of meats, and I want to prep it for the freezer by using my food saver that Andy got me for Christmas. So I haven't really had a chance to kind of really dig in and use that. So what I'm going to do is I've got a lot of it over here on the table ready to go, and we're just going to fast forward it, and I'll kind of show you how I'm prepping it for the freezer. And then I'm going to make a couple of things for the week also, just to kind of set us up for success. I do always like to give my tips on meal prepping and food prepping for the week. Real quick though, I just wanted to say that Andy and I are feeling superb. We're probably at about 85-90% of where we should be, but we have like some lingering congestion and stuff, but otherwise we are so much better. So thank you for, all the thoughts and prayers and everything. But finally, oh my gosh, I was able to work out yesterday, which was amazing and nice and much needed. But otherwise we are doing great, and it is my birthday week. I wanted to say thank you to Heidi for the birthday card. She sent me a nice birthday card with a nice message and a few stickers, because she knows my little planner heart. And I just want to say thank you for that. That was so nice that you thought of me during my birthday month. But now it's the birthday week. So Thursday, the 16th, is actually the big day, and I have to work. I'm so irritated by that. But anyway, so my tips for meal prepping. I always say make a list. That is probably the biggest thing. Make a list of everything that you want to try to get to. And I always say, if you can't get to it all, that's okay. But if you see it all written down, then you can kind of decide the work involved with doing a lot of these things. And if you're getting tired, maybe it's gone on a little longer than you wanted, you can kind of pick the things that maybe you just don't feel like doing and save it for another day. It's gonna be okay. So that's what I've got here. I've got the list of everything that I'm gonna be doing, and I'm gonna make a little bit of prep for Andy for the week. We're going to make some pork belly. We're gonna cut up some of that pork loin and cook those in the air fryer with his favorite seasoned salt. And I'm gonna air fry up those Teton grass-fed sausages, the Polish sausages that he likes. Have those kind of ready to go, already air fried. I'm gonna make up some bacon, and then I'm gonna make for myself an egg loaf. I have never done this before. It's kind of like instead of pancakes, making this. I've never done it, and I've always wanted to try it, so I thought I would. And then I might make some hard-boiled eggs and do some egg salad. I do have to go into the office one day this week, and it's on Wednesday, so I'm gonna have to definitely make sure I have some things ready to go too. So stick around for that. I'll probably show you how I prep for that. Pack my lunch with me that day or something. But also, so after you make your list, when you do something, mark it off, because that makes you feel so good. You've accomplished something. I also recommend having a garbage bowl next to you. I've shown it before. My sink is right next to me, and I just put like a sink strainer there, and I just throw the garbage in there. I'm definitely gonna need it now while we're getting rid of those packages and getting the food prepped for the freezer. So have a garbage bowl handy. Clean as you go. So when you finish one thing, stick something in the oven maybe, clean up your dishes and stuff. I promise you that you will thank me for that later. And then last but not least, probably one of the most important ones, is have your iPad ready or music ready, your headphones in, just to kind of keep things going. As you guys know, for those of you who have been around, I've been watching Grey's Anatomy. You're not gonna believe I'm on season 14. So it's really, I'm struggling too, because this is the time when it's not any good anymore. But I'm trying to get it all the way to the end and finally watch it all. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna turn this on, and then I can kind of keep up with that while I'm prepping and everything. And that's it. So let's get started. All right, so this is what I've got so far. I've got that big, huge pork loin cut up into individual, like this would be what Andy would eat individually, and I'll probably leave some of that out. And hold on, I left Grey's Anatomy on. But like, I will probably leave one of each of these out that I have vacuumed sealed in order to make some stuff for him for this week. So I've got that. I've got the New York strips. These are thinly sliced. So I'm not sure how much he'll really want to eat of those, like what a serving would be, but I just put about 10 of them in one package. So, and then the pork belly as well. I got quite a bit out of here. I mean, look, there is a lot here. So now I've got to try to fit all of this in my freezer. All right, so I am done. Here is everything in my freezer. I've got cream cheese down there. That holds well in the freezer. I've got some leftover blackened chicken tenders. I've got a couple more of these. Andy started eating those yesterday. Those sausages, I'm gonna put some in the air fryer for him. And then I've got one of the containers of butter, and I had to do some rearranging, so there were 2 more of those little cloudy breads, so I stuck them in there also. But as you can see, I've got the pork belly there, the pork loin, some of the bags of the chicken wings. I've got 2, I did the salmon as well. I've got the New York strip steaks there. It just kind of had to start getting thrown in. There's shrimp back there. There's 3 pounds of ground beef that I've had. More of the chicken wings, the chicken thighs. I've got some chicken breasts in there too. Here is a chuck roast. That I am not actually going to be making it this week. And then we've got the scallops, the chicken sausages, and a couple more hamburger patties. So for the most part, everything did fit. I left a little bit out of each one of those because I'm going to be meal prepping now. Hey guys, welcome back. I just wanted to hop in the middle of this video. I don't even know what video I'm putting this in, but it is Friday, March 10th. And I wanted to share with you while it was like fresh, my great news from the doctor's office. So I had my follow-up visit today, and by the way, today I feel better than I have felt in a long time. I'm sure you can see it too. I'm getting my energy back. I'm feeling really, really good. So I'm hoping that I can start working out again soon too. But so I had my follow-up doctor's appointment today, and first things first, they checked my blood pressure right when I got in, and I was very nervous that it was going to be high, but it was actually, I never remember the second number, but it was 122 over, I think like 80 something. And so that right there is a win because that's being there. So we definitely just had a really fluky moment with that last one that was like in the 140s. It was probably just, that was the week that Jordan had moved and things like that. So
I'm not sure I understand.
I don't either. So, so that's the first good news. The second bit of good news was they did get my MRI results, and I do have a small tear in my rotator cuff, but it's nothing that needs surgery at this time. So that's good. They're just gonna send me to some like physical therapy. And what's funny is it hasn't even been hurting, but it probably has to do with the fact that I haven't been working out either because I'm not using it, you know what I mean? So that's good news. I'm glad it's nothing major. And then last but not least, my blood work came back. And last year, she was very concerned about my cholesterol. I know there's a lot of like controversy about cholesterol right now because of the way we all eat. But I don't eat a lot of meat either, so I don't really think it applies to me. But anyways, regardless, I was worried I was going to have the conversation with her that I don't want to be on medication for high cholesterol. You know what I mean? So, because I don't really want to be on it. So, but anyways, so she said, your results are really good. She said, your cholesterol's still a little bit high, but it's better than it was last year, which would make sense because I was counting total carbs all last year. I changed my way back to what I know works. And she said, but your high cholesterol, that like the number that's supposed to be high, she's like, it is so high. She's like, I can't even believe how high it is. So these words came out of her mouth. She said, whatever you are doing, keep it up. And so that made me very excited, very happy. It just kind of confirmed that everything that I'm doing is good. And you know what? The silly things like I'm doing the right things, I'm working out, I'm eating a low carb, very low carb diet, but I'm also leaving room for having fun. You know what I mean? If I want to have a bite of something, I will, or you know what I mean? Special occasions. So, and this is just what works for me. But I thought I would share that with you because I'm kind of on a high from that. And I didn't want that momentum to like go down. I'm very excited about it. So we'll get back into the rest of this video, but I wanted to share with you that basically the doctor said, just keep doing what I'm doing. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Hey guys. Okay. I had to shut off the Grey's Anatomy again. If you hear the lawnmower, we got the windows open. Andy is mowing. So all right, so we're done with prepping everything for the freezer. I hope you liked that. I just wanted to kind of do something a little different, and it is a lot of work, but it is so satisfying to have that stuff in the freezer ready to go, and it's individualized. So if you have a family of 4, 5, 6, whatever, you can still do that. Just put that amount for each family, you know, for your family in the freezer. I'm able to do it single serving because it's just us and I'm not eating a lot of that meat. So now we're going to transition. I have only marked one thing off my list because that was food saver, prepping the food. So I have a little ways to go, but I left out a package of the pork belly and the pork loin, and I just took a few minutes to empty my dishwasher. I've got my air fryer baskets are clean, ready to go. So we're going to cut these up, both of them into bite-sized pieces, season them with the Redmond's real salt, the seasoned salt that Andy loves. There is a code down below if you're interested. You can get a discount. I'm not sure. It's 10 or 15%. I'm not sure. But it definitely helps me out if you use my code. So thank you. So we're going to cook those in here, have those ready for him for the week. And then I'm also going to throw in some of those Polish sausages in here too, just so he's got those ready to go. So let's do it. Okay, so my air fryer does let me know halfway through, hey, open it up, shake it, toss it around, that kind of thing. And I started it at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and that's probably what we'll keep on doing. Trying to get good times for you guys, because I normally just kind of say, hey, this is what I did. I'm gonna put some more seasoned salt on here. Trust me, it seems like a lot, but he really loves it. And so now we're gonna do it for the rest of the 10 minutes. All right, so the pork belly has about 3 minutes left. I'm just gonna let it run for the 3 minutes. It's gonna be up to you how you want it. Do you want it fatty and you like that soft, fatty texture, or do you want it a little more crisp? This kind of, I think going the last few minutes will kind of give it a crispy outside and a soft inside. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I wanna have some egg salad for the week. I don't know why, I'm just kind of craving it. And I'm gonna make them in my Instant Pot. I have done a short on this and a TikTok, so if you're not following me on any of those platforms, well, a short you will be because it's YouTube. But follow me on TikTok too if you want. Everything is down below. We have a Facebook group also. But I'm just gonna put 6 eggs in here and put a little bit of water at the bottom, and then I think it's just like 5 minutes. That's it. And you let it start to pressurize for 5 minutes, then it cooks for 5 minutes, and then you let it depressurize for 5 minutes. So it's not that long at all. We'll put it in an ice bath and then we'll peel them, and I'll show you how I make my egg salad. All right, so here's everything that I meal prepped. It doesn't look like a lot, but remember I did all of that freezer prep too with all of the meat that we got from Costco. So I think that helps. But like I said at the beginning, one of my tips is make a list of things that you want to do. If you don't get to them all, that's okay. Like that egg loaf, stay tuned, because what I eat in a day, I'm gonna make it then. So you will definitely see that recipe. I really want to try that and I'm excited about it. So I'm just tired, and Andy and I are recovering from the big C word, and we don't want to overdo it. So he did some yard work today, front and backyard and edging and all that, and he's exhausted, and then I'm about exhausted too. So this is where we're at. So here is the pork loin bites that I chopped up and seasoned with the Redmond seasoned salt, and then the pork belly, which he has tried all of this already, little nibbles, and he was very happy with it. This he hasn't tried yet, but he was so excited. It was just too hot. But these are the Teton sausages, the Polish sausages. And I wrapped them up in bacon and put them in the air fryer. And everything that I did today was the same. It was 400 degrees for 20 minutes. And halfway through, you want to flip them. And thankfully, my air fryer does tell me halfway through to shake it, flip it, whatever. So, but look at that. Those look delicious. I think he's gonna be excited about that. And I did put the seasoned salt on that too. And then I also made some egg salad. I cooked the eggs in the Instant Pot. Very quick, very easy to peel. So make sure you follow that method. It is actually extremely quick, helpful. But yeah, I might add like jalapenos or some pickles, you know, as I'm eating it, but I didn't get to that today. But that is everything. I hope you like this meal food prep that I did. If you did, make sure you let me know. Comment down below. Make sure you check down below for all discount codes that are offered for you. We do have very many. Every little bit does help. And don't forget to check out all our social media and join our Facebook group, all of that. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.